stream, brothers and sisters, mothers, fathers. Oh yeah, we're still playing the preseason. Khaled Bond. Oh yeah, Washington. The owner's selling the team, so they're gonna pick up a new owner. And Pittsburgh Steelers trading Chase Claypool for a second-round pick. So Chase Claypool's going to the Chicago Bears.
From Heinz Field in Pittsburgh.
Which kind of sucks.
Attempt would be 57 yards from here, so this is a spot on the field where you see this.
Pittsburgh's trying to build their team.
On fourth down, Barnes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No score just yet in this first quarter of action, but we have the offense in the red zone as they've got it here 1st and 10. Here's Ramirez on first down.
Touchdown! One herd.
17 yards out, and the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined.
On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Barnes. That's Ward, complete right side. Evades him at the 10.
Oh, dang.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the gun, Barnes. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect.
Oh, they get the touchdown.
For a Washington touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
Excuse me.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. 3rd down, Barnes. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. 37-yard line. And now that brings up 4th down there. 6 yards on the sack. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker
Michael Cole.
position. And even though they had a running back in the
Michael
backfield,
Colin.
no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed.
Oh, a dream scenario here as we get back into the action. It's a 1st and goal with the ball at the 1-yard line. They'll try and run for it on
Touchdown.
and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it.
I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose. Allergies. Back.
Over your best blocker.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were
Harris.
confident enough to do it on the left.
Oh.
Caught inside the 20.
Touchdown.
Into
Brian
the end
Harris.
zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to...
So not much left here before we reach halftime as the offense is out there now hoping to put together a scoring drive before they head to the locker room. Ramirez now throwing on 1st down. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. To throw on 3rd down, Ramirez eluding the pressure right. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big
touchdown, Brian Harris.
For a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time.
This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. 1st and goal in the red zone. Back to throw. Burrows.
Blaine.
Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly, Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. Off the play fake. Burrows. And this is Simpson with a catch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Simpson.
Now that's a big pickup, Brent.
Nick Barkley.
On 1st and 10, Burrows. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
We're going to run it with Taj Werner.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. The Steelers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Burrows. And that will be caught out of the end zone. Says the field judge, it's ruled incomplete.
That's good.
Right there. It's good. And that'll extend this lead now up to 25. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does. This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half. From the gun on third down. Burrows.
Touchdown, Elliott.
6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.
Titus is injured. I feel like I need a trade. What do I need? I need an LG. Alrighty. Titus Beckham's back, baby. Excuse me.
Tonight, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's week 3 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports.
Zone situation brewing. This defense on their heels a little bit as they get set to defend a 1st and 10 with the ball at the 16. On 1st down, Robertson. And this will almost loosed, intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like, how come we spend so much time talking about special teams?
Here you go. This is why.
This is why.
Still nothing here in quarter 1, but an early test to check in on as we've got a 3rd down situation looming. From the gun on 3rd down, Robertson.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
A scoreless game here early on, but how much longer will that hold up as we've got action in the red zone on 1st and 10. Now Ramirez on 1st and 10.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Looking to throw. Ramirez. And he's got it. And he's brought down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there. And now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Todd Verner.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Steelers have taken a 1st quarter lead.
Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't.
So it's 3rd down, ball inside the red zone, and this defense looking to get the stop they need. On 3rd down, trailer, and he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
56 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Robertson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Oh, damn.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Robertson. The quick slant.
Oh, they get the touchdown.
Panthers. From 10 yards out. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
I'm ready to take over, baby. Staying. No. Ready. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball.
Ramirez throwing on 4th down. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense. We jump into the action. It's 2nd down and 3, and the ball in the red zone. To throw is Ramirez. To throw on 2nd down.
Touchdown, Kemani.
From 13 yards out, and the Steelers have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old.
So the defense backed up here. Let's see if they can hold on this next play. They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Tomlin.
He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. 10. 5. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1. Try and run for it on
Touchdown, Taj Vernon.
He's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Smoking, drinking.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? Rolling to his right.
Broderick
This
Holmes.
is complete to Holmes. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Excuse me. Joe Simpson.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports.
Nick Crocker.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and
Touchdown,
goal.
Nick
And he's
Crocker.
in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. On 4th down, Mitchell.
Oh, intercepts it.
Turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off at the 22, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It may... So this offense has the football inside the red zone, and coming up, 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down, Burrows.
Touchdown.
It's caught.
Buffalo.
Touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They were still throwing with a comfortable... It's a two-score game in the fourth quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell throwing on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They have... A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the second half, ball in the red zone. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us.
Oh, we
for
got
my
6
partner, Charles
takeaways.
Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.
Look at the sideburns on Daniel. Say bye to the preseason. Now we're on to the regular. We'll keep the rookie. We're facing Baltimore. They got Brian Carroll.
Tonight, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Week 1 of the season as we drop you into the first drive of this ball game and get our first look at this offense. Here's Ramirez on first down. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, they almost had a
throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
That was an interesting move there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket.
Oh, Nick Crocker.
And he's going to take
Touchdown.
Steeler touchdown. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the... test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the gun on third down, Klein, and that is incomplete. More problems here on third down. They converted them. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Well, how about this? A fake. Oh, this turns into a mess as it's
Hightower.
intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
Interception.
And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Kemani Hightower.
Well, if you're ever going to try the fake punt, this would seem to be the place to do it, but it doesn't work out.
Yeah, you got to make sure you throw it to your guys and not the other team. But yes, in this spot on the field, only needing a few yards for a first, I think that decision was okay and spot on.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Ramirez now on 3rd and 2. Wide open receiver complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Now Ramirez on third down. Steps away.
Touchdown, Amaya. Nick Amaya.
A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Off play action. Klein. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carroll. And they're now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This a 33-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. On third down, Klein. He finds his man complete. That's Palmer. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. To throw on third down, Klein. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lawson. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. He finds his man complete. That's Lawson. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. Here we go. Fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Back to throw. Klein over the middle, and it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Klein, he finds his man, complete. That's Lawson. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky. But that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design. I mean,
this defense now trying desperately to hold on to this 4th quarter lead, but to do it, they've got to keep this offense out of the end zone. On 1st down, Lawson. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lawson, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there. A 12-yard loss on 1st and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
There.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football.
Oh, they get the touchdown.
Baltimore. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Back to throw. Out to his left. And he will find his big tight end.
1st down.
And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 35 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield. A combination of talent and toughness.
He takes it.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Back to throw.
Intercepts it.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
Michael Colin.
He's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the...
This defense trailing in the fourth quarter and really needing this fourth down stop. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to come up well short as they stop them on fourth down.
We win.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Steelers, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few...
today. From Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We have a 1st and 10 forthcoming. We have a red zone alert as well as this offense looks to punch it in a scoreless first quarter. Throwing on 1st down, Ramirez. And it's caught.
Touchdown, Kemani.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown
Flexing on the
season.
home.
And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for...
This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play? Ramirez from the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be
Touchdown, Kemani.
Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. To throw is Ramirez. To throw on 3rd down.
Touchdown, Broderick Holmes.
Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown of the Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Ramirez. Room past the 20. And he's got some space here. And all the way out to the 46. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side.
Oh.
And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Can't be doing that,
However,
fella.
we do have
You broke the hour mark.
Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down.
Can't be doing that,
to the
big
spot of
fella.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Kemani.
Zone, touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. Well, this offensive unit. So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 26. So this offense looking at a 2nd and 4, the football inside the red zone. Going to give this time to the tailback.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Nick Crawford.
Taking it in from the 20. And the Steelers take the
No Taj
opening
Burner.
kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So, Charles, they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. Now, last week, they had the close victory. This one more commanding, much more. This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half. Back to throw. Ramirez.
Touchdown, Brian Parrish.
Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field. So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Rolling to his left. Looking left side.
Touchdown. Brian Parrish.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Steelers get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play.
How's all the big homies doing?
Points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the second half, ball in the red zone. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Taj Burner.
Well, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
56-7, we whooped their ass.
Explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Pittsburgh, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville.
Chase Claypool's going to the Chicago Bears.
from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Here's Ramirez on third down. On the move to his left.
Parrish.
Left side, it's complete.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. A great effort there.
Brian Parrish.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They saw their game plan real.
So they just got the ball off the interception. Now can this offense take advantage? Great field position, 1st and 10 in the red zone. He'll buy some time right.
Oh.
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Steps away. And
Touchdown.
Zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Juan Hurd.
A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Out to his left.
Touchdown, Nehemiah.
For a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Well, he scrambled out. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Ramirez now from the gun on third down. So right here, this offense is trying to tack on to their lead in the second quarter with an upcoming field goal attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Rolling to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Oh,
And
touchdown, Parrish.
Touchdown.
Brian Parrish
A
with the
big play
touchdown.
there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that. This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Touchdown, Taj Vernon.
Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they thought. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. Now Ramirez off the play fake, forced out to his left.
Touchdown!
In the end zone. Touchdown.
Ron Hurd.
Steelers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. On 4th down, Klein.
Oh, intercepts it.
Bodies, and it's intercepted.
Steven Shivers.
Picked off near the 42.
Touchdown.
Brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field.
Yes.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Steelers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew.
He was on fire.
Tonight, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. On second down, Winters looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches and even 60 yards and a touchdown. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down, sacked at the 18-yard line. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal, pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
I have to believe that if you're the team trying to block a field goal, you don't mind this weather. All right.
Let's jump back into the action with his defense up against a 1st and 10 at the 11th. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And And this is going to be incomplete.
And what with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Oh, it's good.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And we have action on the scoreboard just before half. We've got an offense on the move, a red zone alert as we take you back into it with a 1st and 10 down at about the 12-yard line. Ramirez, a final shot before break. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So we have, all right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Now a hit and a loose football.
Hey, Rick.
So
how's it going?
Picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things,
How's it going,
you
man?
want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one.
50-50.
Time to jump back in. An important field goal try forthcoming as they look to tie this game here in the 3rd quarter. And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. It's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a...
Yeah, let's go Hightower. Let's go D.
They'll keep it on the ground. Winters. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the
Houston's played a good game.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Oh, they get the touchdown.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. The points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back now in Pittsburgh. The offense is in the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 situation at the 15-yard line. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. So no gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. To throw on third down, Ramirez looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And it's
His
good.
kick is good. That'll bring him back within 4. This defense here really needs to hold them to a field goal late, or maybe could they force a turnover and allow no points? Time to see. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now
We might actually lose this one.
Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on first down. Winters had a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
Yes.
Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. I want to take that course.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Winters. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And this one is right through. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
You got to get a touchdown.
Yeah, last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too...
And that's
a one-herd. Touchdown.
Across and in for the score.
Touchdown.
Tie the game in the final state.
Ties the game. It's overtime, baby.
Great field position for this offense to start their first drive in overtime. And a touchdown, if they can get one, would end it. Now a first throw here in overtime. That is caught at the 7. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Touchdown, Taj Burner.
Touchdown and a game winner in OT. Stevie, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for
I'll bring it back. I gotta get something to eat. Like and subscribe. feeling shaky. Gotta eat something. Got Chinese food last night. back again. Had to eat something. It's getting all shaky and shit.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And it looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers are ready to go on offense for our first drive of the game. Now a play fake here on first down. On the move to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Try again with the arm here on second down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. So two incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Ramirez dancing to his left. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is
he's got it.
And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down.
Hendricks. Damn.
Well, you want to talk about catching the defense off guard. Opening drive, fake punt. They got it.
That had the total feel of something that was scripted during the entire week leading up to the game. They made that decision probably on Tuesday. First drive of the game, if we don't get it, we're going to fake it, and it pays off in a big way.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Touchdown, Broderick Holmes.
For a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. This offense has made its way into the red zone as they're set up with a 1st and 10 just inside the 20. To throw is Ramirez. Throwing on first down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Javon Hurd.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, just shy of 140 yards and a touchdown.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
Back to throw. Ramirez.
Touchdown, Dean Pemberton.
Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening. This offense looking for 6 points. They are in the red zone as we'll get back into it here. 1st and 10 at the 11.
Touchdown, Dean Pemberton.
Steelers touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Here's Ramirez looking to throw on 2nd down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands. That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact.
Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is
Dion.
A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out.
Tried to fake the punt.
Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Yes.
And it looks like Steeler football. It is. Ramirez now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And that one drops down. Complete. Good coverage there to force the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35.
Touchdown.
And to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Big play there. 76 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime.
A potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their 2nd half lead? They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
He's injured.
After that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And they'll run again. Nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Oh, they get the touchdown.
Into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great effort there.
And take the lead.
His 6th touchdown of the season, and the Dolphins have taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know.
We are in the red zone. Time to get you back to the action as this offense comes up on a 2nd and 2. Now Ramirez to throw on 2nd down. And he's got
touchdown pass.
Complete. Touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
Well, this is really simple. Let's just say it. This quarterback is on fire. Touchdown after touchdown throwing the football.
The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. Back to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he stops up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 30.
That's a tie game again.
This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's in.
Touchdown, Nick Crocker.
Steelers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into
we broke the 2-hour mark.
Was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change there going to the running.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. On 1st and 10, Hilton completes it to Norwood. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes.
Damn.
And that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. He's back to throw. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
God.
Get a throw off. He's
Michael
taken
Colin.
down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Steelers defense able to come up with a stop. Now, Charles,
just
it's one thing to
won.
win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Steelers, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Miami, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Madden.
Bengals. Yes. We're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a game. Oh, Antoine Hitchcock, he's on the Bengals. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my son.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure too much here. He's going down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down alone. Well, the defense did their job. They didn't allow any points on the opening drive. Now 2nd drive of the game, first for this offense. And what can they do with their go-around? Ramirez on 1st and 10.
Pierce.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Going all the way. For a touchdown.
A big play there.
Touchdown, yay.
Touchdown.
Yay, touchdown.
First quarter lead. One play. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. On 2nd down now, McLean. And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
On first down, McLean. And he will take it on in for
they get the
Bengals
touchdown.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
And as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the...
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. To throw is Ramirez from the gun on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals. This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Ramirez. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. 3rd and goal. And
touchdown.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball.
Got his man complete.
First down, Broderick Holmes.
It's beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. But a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020,
Broderick Holmes.
They started 11-0, then lost 5-6 and went out in the 1st round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Here's Ramirez on 1st down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Ramirez. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already...
situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Ramirez now on 3rd and 2. Throw left side complete. That's Holmes. 2 yards is on the completion. It's 4th down. Looking to throw. Ramirez steps away to his left.
Roderick Holmes with the touchdown.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
You have fun with this one.
So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Now Ramirez from the gun on 3rd down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Ramirez throwing on 1st down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Holmes. 7 yards the pickup there. To throw is Ramirez. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Touchdown, Broderick Holmes.
Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win. So the onside kick forthcoming. This one resting on the shoulders of the hands team. Can they get the football? And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Now out comes their leader and the captain. 4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. Here's Ramirez. Off play action. He wants it all for the end zone.
Touchdown.
It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Juan Hurd.
A great play there. With a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers look like they're going to be moving to 6-0 as they extend that lead even further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys.
Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. They're going to look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this 4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. Out to his left. Wide open.
Touchdown. Amaya.
Score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play.
Yes.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Pittsburgh, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get it.
He just likes drawing on everything. Otis. You know Otis. Otis Brown. No. Deion Hendricks.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. It's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. From the gun on third down, Bass completes it to Austin. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. They'll try the left side. It's Cobb, and here he'll get it down to the 7. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people
Big boy
back,
football.
and establish the run early.
Looking to throw on second down. Bass. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. They'll run. This is Cobb. No gain on the play that
Point on the
time.
Cobb.
So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go.
What are you doing?
Third down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back to throw. Ramirez rolling to his left. To the goal line, but it's
incomplete. No! Oh, that was close.
Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick here is good.
Kick is good.
And that will tie us at 3-3. This defense backed up now as they're looking at a 1st and goal just inside the 10. From the gun, Bass. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal.
1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
I'll give them a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Get up. Why weren't they picking it up?
Green, well, staying on the ground. Let's hope he's all right. Ramirez now on 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Ramirez airing one out deep for Holmes here.
Broderick Holmes.
This is caught inside
Touchdown.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Even though he was forced from the pockets. Let's jump back into the action with this defense up against a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down, Bass on the move to his left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
All right, I'll bring it back.
To the end zone, touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward.
Outside. It's a tie game.
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. And the throw there going to be incomplete. This one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge 3rd down stop. Now Ramirez off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line.
And partner in a tie game.
Ball in the red zone here. Defense in a pretty tough situation. 2nd and 2. Ramirez to throw on 2nd down.
Touchdown, Broderick Holmes.
Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even...
This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. To throw is Ramirez. From the gun on 3rd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holmes. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down. Let's get back into the action. We have a red zone alert as this defense faces a 2nd down and 9 yards to go. Here's Ramirez looking to throw on 2nd down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Back to throw. Ramirez. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Broderick Holmes.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. But that makes this a 2. A field goal does them no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on 4th down. On 4th down, Bass. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Oh, now Miller slow in getting up.
Hey, man.
He's still down on the ground.
Crazy toys.
Traders take a look. We'll step aside.
Gonna come play some toys.
One-score game, 7 points here in the 4th quarter. This offense, they need to get the football back on this onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they will take a knee here. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game, that means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0. They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue.
And we win.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for the Steelers, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Lions, things are definitely...
Cracker. Hey, you eat it. You eat the cracker. No.
Today, it's the National Football League. It's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The scoreboard says goose eggs right now, but we might be changing that momentarily. The offense with the football in the red zone. Ramirez now to throw on second down. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
It's a game of yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll try to run this one in. He was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. They'll try to run
Touchdown, Tajiri.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think
time to take you back into the ball game. It's a red zone alert as this defense faces a 1st and 10 in the final minute of the opening quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. The give is to Jones. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good gain, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Floyd.
Oh, intercepts it.
Intercepted.
Steven Shivers.
Off inside the 5.
Going all the way.
Now off to the races, down the right side.
For a touchdown.
This one back. It's a
Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarter.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. He'll buy some time right. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holmes. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now Ramirez from the gun on third down. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Ramirez. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Oh, Parrish.
Taken in. It's complete.
Going all the way for a touchdown.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. That's a... Okay, the field goal unit out on the field as they look to get 3 points here in the waning moments of this first half. And his kick is indeed good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught.
Touchdown, Broderick Holmes.
Steelers touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest.
John Hurd.
Wide open, complete.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant route.
So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. And he's got his man on the out route. And down inside the 15 he goes. Ramirez on 1st down, buying time to his left toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Right, think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw is Ramirez. To throw on third down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
You broke the 3-hour mark.
They feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Pittsburgh, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11.
Well, I'm going to end the stream there. If you like my live stream, like and subscribe. Hit that notification button and tune in for more Marcus Madden TV. And have a good day.